remember the damn speed limit.
You see that growl and the jaw drops. What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all are well out there. I am Jaron LeGrier, voice teacher, vocal coach, entrepreneur, professor, all the wonderful things. And I'm excited to do this one. I did a short, like a vertical analysis of this particular artist and video. And a lot of you guys are like, you need to do more Jamaican artists. And I don't really do a lot of Jamaican artists on this channel, especially like in long form, full analysis, right? So I said, you know what? Let's do this one. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the art of his voice and everything. So let's get into it. Let's do it.
Lord of his mercy, Lord of his driver. Me say don't stop at all. From this Arizona around Albemarle. Driver, me say don't even itch. Collect the little food they and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. And if you
driver, not driver, it's driver, driver. And it's almost like a middish slash brightish vowel shape right here. It kind of changes throughout the song, but right here it kind of starts driver. You know, it kind of starts like a middish slash brightish vowel shape.
Running the fence, my friend, that is it. I've got an next telephone, a singular chip. Any problem, you just reach me on this. I pounds them a buy when I tons on a ship. Green like grass, brown like chocolate.
Green like grass, brown like chocolate. You see the vowel change there? Green like grass. It kind of had a wider shape there than brown like chocolate. Had a more taller shape with a little pucker. He adds this pucker intermittently throughout his singing. Driver, da 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 da, la da 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 da, driver, da 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 da. The mouth shape is like neutralized, but still kind of taller too. You know, it's kind of like mixed in. So we have some neutralized mouth shapes or like neutralized vowel shapes, kind of like mid. When I say neutral, I mean like mid, if you will. It's kind of like in the middle. But then some vowels are taller, but particularly green like grass was more wider this way. Brown like chocolate was taller, okay? So you see the vowel shapes kind of changing intermittently, you know, throughout his delivery.
And all me life savings and depend on it. You can drink and give, but don't you dare burn a spliff. The scent of the marijuana make your eye uplift. Even though we compress and I don't need a plastic. Don't deliver it and going up drastic.
When he went down lower, there was a little growl added in there, and almost like the larynx dropped a little bit. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like sometimes it goes lower, the pucker comes in, or in certain parts of the phrase, the pucker and the tawness comes in. But you heard when we went down to that those notes right there, that growl was there, and the larynx definitely dropped. You see the vocal texture and the sound, the wideness of the sound change when I
and put up their grammar stick. Tired for silver Red Bull and straight hypnotic. So driver, me say don't stop at all. Pop this Arizona around an Albemarle. Driver.
Now here's a little bit more wider. Driver. It's a little bit more wider than before, and you hear a little nasality. Driver. That soft palate kind of comes down a little bit. Driver instead of driver. No. I'm gonna let the soft palate come down now. Driver. You see how letting the soft palate come down or letting the nasality come in a little bit, the sound changes ever so slightly, but it does change. Driver. Driver.
Me say don't even itch. Collect the little food and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. And if you're running the cops, my friend, that is it. A businessman a run me the end of the butt now because my girl won't wear Victoria's Secret drawers.
And you look at his breathing, it's high and quick. You have to really think about where you're breathing and how much you're breathing and stay in the rhythm of what you're singing and doing, especially in a song like this. This takes some high level breathing capabilities, you know, to kind of really think about how much breath you need to stay within the tempo, the pocket. You know, it's not just, it's a quick breath, but it's a high breath that he's taking. if you look at him, you can see his high breath happening. You can see those breathing muscles working when he's singing this song in this particular performance. That's one thing I love about this, is that you can see his body working, the articulators are working. You can see the tongue draw on those L sounds particularly. You can see that tongue come out and kind of make that L shape really hard. So those articulators are working a lot too in this song. There's a lot of articulation, you know, there's a lot of breath management, how to breathe, where to breathe, you know, pitch management, inflection, like the da 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 da. That's 1 1 1 1 5 5 5 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 driver do 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 so 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 do 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 me driver. Solfege numbers. I'm trying to give y'all the notes, if you will. I don't have perfect pitch, so I'm not going to say, oh, this is the key of F. I don't know. I have relative pitch. I can kind of figure it out, but I don't have perfect pitch. I never have, and that's okay. Those little quick vocal inflections, like little flip ups right there. That's a part of it too. That's a part of the sound too. That's all a part of the sound too.
Someone jam me love and me no respect coward. I depend on mission, man, hustling hard. Don't get on you should never suffer and starve. Hustling ability, we learn that a yard. Nothing your brain big, nobody track hard.
You see what he is? You can see his body. Oh, he drops his jaw a little bit, puts the head kind of down. Because when I change my neck position, I'm changing my sound too. Because the vocal folds, the whole larynx is in the neck. So if I change my neck position, I'm going to change my sound. So some of that wideness is coming from his neck position. You can see the neck literally changing. His head is literally changing position. That's another part of vocal technique that he is clearly doing on purpose because it's part of his performance. It's all a part of the sound.
The last boy we tried that dead like sell off when you want to make we set new record. Driver, don't stop at all. From the sound is going around the album all. Driver, Mr. Don't even itch.
Now that driver, this is even more brighter. Each driver, each one of those got brighter as the song progressed. The first one wasn't as bright. The second one was kind of brighter. This one is the brightest. Driver, you can really see the teeth. Driver, okay, and there's a throw at the end of driver. It's not driver, it's not there. Driver, kind of like a little slight throw. Driver, no, but it's driver. There's no R whatsoever in driver at all. Driver.
Driver, don't remember the damn speed limit. If you're running on the cops, my friend, hey, have an external phone, a singular chip.
You see that growl and the jaw drops. Again, I'm changing the vocal tract shape by way of changing my neck position and my jaw. So then my voice is going to change sound because I'm changing the shape of the resonance chamber, how the voice is bouncing through the body when it leaves the vocal folds, how the sound waves are bouncing through the body. If I change my position, the sound changes as a result of me changing my jaw, changing my mouth, adding a pucker, dropping my larynx. You know, all those things help the sound reverberate or bounce through your body a certain way. So that's why certain sounds come from certain shapes. So he's doing certain shapes to give us certain sounds, right? That's what he's doing. This is technique. This is technique, y'all.
Any problem, you just reach me on this. Pop on some boy you buy, I dump it on a ship. He band like what? Make you turn or make you twist. Felix and UPS, I make several trips.
I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it, breaking it down with y'all. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.